Now that I know what the scanInt method is supposed to do, I'm going to start implementing it. So I think what I'll do first is to check for bogus, like non-integer input, just like the actual scan double method does in the chapter. So if you want to review the chapter code for scan double, this would be a good time to do it. Well, to keep track of an int, I'll need an int, and I don't know what it's going to be yet. And I will need a scanner. I have one. And my general rule of thumb has been to test the scanner input if not in dot has next int. Then I would print an error message. Please enter a valid integer. I might as well put the bounds in here and use printf since I've been given bounds between %d and %d. I'm adding a new line character on here outside of the video. I'll show you in a sec. And then adding a place to put my variables. So let me just do the indentation wrong for a minute so you can see. Please enter a valid integer between the low bound and the high bound, and then I put a comma so I can start listing my my variables. And so that would be low bound and high bound. Okay, so I just have an error message. Okay, so that's in an if. Now I need to repeatedly do this. Oh, also I need to suck up the offending text. So I might say something like a string text equals in that next. Just get rid of that number. Now I need to do this over and over, so I'm just going to change this if to a while. And so this will go, and so by the time I am here, if I'm here, they did type a number. Okay, an integer even. They did type an integer. So I can read it in. Usernum equals in.next. Int. So that's thing one. Let me just test that much to make sure that I'm in the right ballpark here, and I'm still going to be returning -1, but I should be getting an error message if I try to type other stuff. So in order to test this, I'm going to have to call this method, so I'll call it here, scanInt. And I know I need to pass a scanner, so I better make one. And then also, I need a low bound and a high bound. I'm just going to say my low bound will be 1, and my high bound will be the highest possible integer, positive integer. So how about integer dot max value? Okay, let's take it for a turn in the command line. Okay, building, good. Oh, a prompt would be good. I guess it's waiting for me to type a number, so let me type something. Okay, that's better. And if I type an 8. Okay. So a prompt would be good. Let's get that going. I could do it, maybe I'll do it here. I don't know if it really matters. In this case, it doesn't really matter. And I'm just going to steal. I'm actually going to steal from here. Oh, I do need to use printf because I'm doing percents. And maybe I'll the prompt and low bound and high bound. Okay, that should be a little bit of an improvement. Let's just see how it is. Aha, much better. Ooh, look at that big number. Again, if I type something yucky, okay, multiple times, yep, still working fine. And if I type 0, okay. In the next video, we'll talk about getting the number to actually be between the bounds that it's saying it should be between.